This is Donna D'Angelo from the Institute of Christ Consciousness with the Breath of Spirit meditation for February 9th, 2025. This is somewhat of a continuation from the previous one where we focused on self-acceptance. The theme of this meditation is self-reliance. And here's a little background. Within you is a picture of your higher self given to you by our Creator to cultivate over the long evolutionary career of your soul growth. You evolve into this bigger picture of yourself that has been seeded in you by our Creator to help you become more of who you truly are as a son and daughter of God. After you accept your human nature and yourself for the way you've been created, the next step is to become more self-reliant, reliant on the higher self and the spirit within that knows who your higher self is and is escorting you day by day, step by step, on this adventure of becoming more of this version of your higher self. It is not something that we develop all at once. Rather, it is something we cultivate through daily life experience, especially when we are loving and kind and patient with others and showing more of the fruits of the Spirit in our thoughts, feelings, and actions. And here is how we cultivate our souls and become more reliant on the information our spirits know to provide to us that is directly tied to our higher selves. So, in today's meditation, I'd like us to focus on the words self-reliance. And even if you don't precisely know what this means yet, there is something in you, your higher self, that has this information and is wanting to help you become more reliant on who you are at this higher level so your indwelling spirit can translate that information into your conscious mind and stimulate your spiritual growth. Let's begin by taking a few deep breaths and become comfortable in the position you're sitting or reclining in the room or the space that's holding you. Breathe deeply. Begin to feel your body relax. Your higher self exists at a very high level of your consciousness. It is what you might call the superconscious mind that exists beyond your waking direct awareness. See these words self-reliance over your heart. Focus on them as best you can, even repeating a phrase or affirmation, I am becoming more self-reliant. As your spirit starts to help you make more access to the higher self in which you live as a son and daughter of God. Self-reliance, and affirm, I am becoming more self-reliant. The purpose of this focus is to help you make that transition in your thinking, in your waking thoughts, to be relying on others for their information, to becoming more reliant on your inner self, where your natural wisdom resides and wants to teach you everything you wish to know. For many of us, this is a big shift in how we perceive our reality. Instead of being so focused by the material world, you are moving into an inner dimension where your spirit, who loves you and knows everything about you, is trying to help you elevate your conscious awareness up to that higher level where you can begin to feel more purposeful and more reliant and trusting in the image that our Creator has given you to develop over the course of your human lifetime and on to your ascension career to grow your soul. So, if this resonates with you, continue to focus on self-reliance, and I am becoming self-reliant. Here, you are giving the green light to your spirit to open you to more of what you can cultivate in conjunction with your spirit of this beautiful higher self you are becoming. The more you accept yourself, the more you will be able to love yourself. And this breeds a particular quality of trust within you and your connection to your Creator Source. Your Creator loves you and knows you better than you know yourself. And the image of you in the mind of the Creator is there for you to develop through your very patient, trusting, compassionate, and devotion to growing into the best version you can become. The spirit within you knows what that looks like and knows how to get you to those places of expressing your true soul purpose. And by focusing on these words, I am becoming self-reliant, you're expanding your capacity to perceive the information you need to grow in this way. It simply is a matter of trust and willingness on your part to develop yourself and become more self-reliant so that you are more relying on your Creator Source rather than other individuals. Your Creator Source is perfect and loves you beyond measure. No other human can do that for you. So it behooves you to become more self-reliant in this way. And thereby you can help others find a deeper level of peace and security within them, because that is what your Creator will foster in you. And it will deepen and anchor and secure you in who you are, that no one can come between you or take that away from you. So feel that need and willingness to become more self-reliant and affirm in your mind that this is the path you wish to take so your spirit can guide you step by step, day by day. If it feels right, ask your spirit to provide you with a bigger perspective of yourself. Once you accept yourself for who you are and your human nature, give yourself a step up, you might say, from feelings of insecurity and unworthiness, which are all great impediments to your spiritual growth. Invite your spirit to show you more of who you are from this higher divine perspective. It is so beautiful. It is good. It is real. It is true, this aspect of yourself. So you can open with a full heart and great faith because it will give you much pleasure and afford you more motivation to continue to grow on this path. Speak to your spirit in whatever way you wish, with the intention to be shown more of who you are and what you can create in your life. You have a right to know this, and you have a right to develop it. Opening your mind to your spirit provides you more inner bandwidth, you might say, to perceive yourself in a new way. Becoming more self-reliant takes so much more pressure off of yourself and relationships you may have that you may unconsciously want people to validate you and give you the love you need. But truly, no one can cherish you and give you the affection that you need at a foundational level. That is what your spirit is here to provide to you, so that you can open to this bigger of your picture of yourself and become more reliant on who you are becoming, rather than just seek yourself as a mere human. There is a beautiful divinity energy growing within you. And the more you seek to become self-reliant, the more your spirit will help you perceive the bigger part of yourself, that nobility, that grandeur of what it means to be an evolving human. This is a state of Christ consciousness, and it is something that our Father Michael achieved when he was here as our brother Jesus. So you can always go to him and ask, from a human perspective, how did you become self-reliant in who you were? Because his relationship with our Creator was so strong, so bonded together, that he knew without a doubt who he was and what he was here to do. We all have a sacred purpose for our human lives. Becoming more self-reliant, you will be able to see more internally of what it is you can accomplish through your spirit and the higher self growing together in this beautiful embrace of divine love. And take a few minutes just to continue to focus on I am becoming self-reliant, and trust your spirit will guide you every step of the way, especially when you ask questions about how you can continue to develop this one day at a time. Mm. Know that you can return to this meditation anytime you need or you feel that you are moving in this direction and you want to fortify it through spending time with your spirit. Then take a few minutes to come back into the presence of the room you're in. And just notice if you feel a little bit more peaceful, a little bit more centered, a little bit more grounded, into a better sense of well-being. I thank you for allowing me to share these brief moments with you of meditation, and I hope you have found some inner inspiration to guide you moving forward. And please know that at the Institute of Christ Consciousness, we are here to help you achieve those higher states of awareness of who you are. And we are here to also help you clear out any interference in the unconscious mind and memory system that holds you back, that you cannot see on your own, but your spirit wants to help you release all of the blocks and the impediments that may get in the way, so that you have more clear, direct access to the presence of God within you, and that divine inner voice that wants to speak to you words of encouragement, love, and support. And we will help you attain these higher states. God bless you and thank you. And I'll be back next week with another meditation. Goodbye for now.